Hey there. So for those of us who live in places where winter means colder weather and harsher conditions, we can not only lose distance, but we can have difficulty losing track of the ball because of these changing conditions. Distance, visibility, feel, they all get affected. In terms of distance, the harsher winds, the colder temperatures, they just prevent the ball from traveling and carrying as far as we might like. In terms of feel, sometimes that ball just becomes hard as a rock at impact, and it's just not fun. We need something a little bit different. And visibility. Well, as beautiful as those fairways are sometimes during the spring and summer months, in the harsher season, fall and winter, that stuff turns to hay sometimes. And even on a perfect shot, it can be difficult to see the ball in the fairway. So we've got to make some adjustments to manage those changing conditions. So let's discuss how you can avoid these issues for this winter golf season. Let's talk about 3 smart reasons you might want to really consider changing that golf ball for this season. Let's go. So reason number 1 to consider switching out that golf ball for this winter season: regain some of that lost distance. Look, unfortunately, with cooler temperatures and harsher winds comes lost distance. It can be a total bummer, but the good news is that the manufacturers have now made an array of golf balls that can help alleviate some of that lost yardage. Oh, and by the way, sometimes we're hitting that ball and it feels hard. So we want a ball that's going to help counteract some of that distance loss and also feel better at impact, right? And there are tons of great ones out there. One of my absolute favorites is the Titleist True Feel. The link is below in the description. Check it out. Comes out in that bright optic yellow, as well as this really kind of groovy orange color. You can't miss it, but it's a great one to try out. So let's regain that distance. Reason number 2 to consider making a ball switch during this winter season: the quality is there now. What do I mean? Well, we all know that not so long ago, the premium golf balls that avid players and maybe more experienced players enjoyed playing with came in one color: white. Their manufacturers, for whatever reason, were very resistant to put higher quality products in a variety of outer casing colors, right? So the good news is now the doors have been opened, the veil has been lifted, whatever you want to call it, and the best of the best premium golf balls come in an array of colors. From Titleist to Callaway to TaylorMade to Srixon, you name your preference, and all of them now make their most premium product in a variety of colors. It may not be the whole Crayola box, right? But they definitely will come in white, of course, but then a nice optic yellow. So if that was one of your concerns about switching out to another ball or to a different version of the ball that you play with, fear not. We know that the quality is still there, even when we change to that yellow ball. And we know the quality is high on many of these yellow balls now because we see them week after week when we're watching TV. The tour players, from the LPGA to the PGA, the top players are now embracing the visibility and the benefits that come with that bright yellow ball. Now, you may not be playing with the top of the line ball, and that's no problem, but know that the quality is still going to be there. So you can go out and find the ball that meets your preferences and your price point in that bright color so that you won't have worries about losing it in the fairways this winter. What's the 3rd reason to maybe consider making that switch, at least for this winter? Ball striking. Here's the deal. As golfers, we all know that ball striking and consistent ball striking is not the easiest thing to do, even when we practice a lot and we work hard at it. It's not the easiest. But with that said, if we know there's an opportunity for us to make it a little bit easier on ourselves, why not take advantage of it? So the manufacturers in golf, the big boys and girls, the Titleists, the TaylorMades, the Callaways, the Srixon, so on and so forth, they've all done extensive research before choosing to make the investment in making their premium balls in bright optic colors like that bright yellow. And hands down, they've all come to this determination. Humans see the yellow ball a little bit better, which helps facilitate improved ball striking. Even more interesting, the yellow makes the ball appear to be a bit larger, which in turn makes it easier for us to see. Have you ever watched the Champions Tour or the Senior Tour on TV? Have you noticed how many of the more seasoned players, if you will, are playing with optic yellow balls? Sure, it makes it easier to see. It's a little bit bigger looking, and it helps us. So why not help ourselves? So as you prepare for this winter golf season, whether you could benefit from a brighter ball, a softer ball, or a brighter, softer ball, there's one out there for you. I encourage you to experiment. Before you make the big investment in buying a dozen balls, buy a sleeve. Maybe a friend of yours has a ball that you've been considering. Try a few things out. The good news is that there are a slew of great products out there at a variety of preference, characteristics, and price points. So there's one out there for you. So in the meantime, get ready, get bundled up, but keep swinging, and I'll see you in the next video.